For more than a decade, a musician from Birmingham has battled to get the police to admit they brutally assaulted him in what he says was a racist attack at his flat. Don Lorenzo was even awarded damages of £17,000 in a civil case. Although an investigation into the officer's behaviour was started, no one's ever been prosecuted because of the length of time it took. Well, now, as Bob Hockenhull reports, there are calls for the Home Secretary to get involved.
The view may be lovely, but for Don Lorenzo, his fifth-floor flat holds an ugly memory. In 2007, he was arrested for assault. He says West Midlands police officers kicked and punched him, pushed him down the stairs and held him in a cell for 23 hours.
I wanted to express my personal apology to him and apology on behalf of the organisation.
It took nearly 11 years for Mr. Lorenzo to hear this. He says it's not enough.
If they don't state what they're apologising for, it means that they're not apologising for racial assault and false arrest and false imprisonment of me. It means they're apologising for something completely different, which is failures, procedures, things that I don't know about.
A letter from the Chief Constable says he regrets the apology hasn't offered closure. It was a call from Mr. Lorenzo's daughter during an argument that brought the police to his flat.
Obviously I was a stupid teenager, but that shouldn't have happened what happened. Like, yeah, I did phone them, but I didn't mean for them to nearly kill my dad in front of me.
In 2016, misconduct proceedings against 8 police officers were announced, but dropped a year later. Mr. Lorenzo's quest for a fuller apology has been taken up by his MP.
He's clearly not very happy because it doesn't really go into the details and the impact actually around the disproportionate response that officers gave him when they initially came out.
The Home Secretary is now being urged to intervene to bring this long-running saga to a satisfactory end for Mr. Lorenzo. Bob Hockenhull, BBC Midlands Today.
And of course, we'll keep you up to date with the response from the Home Secretary. The UK